Hey folks, this is Ben Gessel. I typically don't make 3 videos in the middle of the night, but this is my third one. Um, wow, I'm not having very good dreams tonight. See, there's two of them. The second one being much more vivid. Well, they're both college-esque dreams. The first one was just basically I was in a college somewhere in the Mountain West, Utah, I think. Not BYU. I would recognize BYU. It was just almost like a 70s era architecture type place. I don't know. It looked like Utah, but whatever. Anyway, that one was just kind of secondary. Um, or nostalgic aesthetic or something. I don't know. The second, the second dream, the one I'm going to talk about mainly had to do with. Um, it's a very common theme. I know it's. We often have those of us who've been to college. Um, Gosh, this happens all the time. I think taking some science class, and I guess I was getting overall like a C in the class. I don't know, I wasn't doing all that great. Because I remember I had done pretty well in some things. So the professor in the middle of the class basically calls me out and said I had a 0 on one test or something like that, a quiz or something. It wasn't a huge thing. It was not a midterm, nothing like that. But I had a few low grades like that for something I think one time I knew I think this this is a dream, folks. Okay. Something I just forgot. I didn't actually go to the quiz or whatever. So that's why I got a 0 on it. And it might have been a few lower grades, but everything else was a somewhat middle to higher grade, I think. And I get an overall a C in the class because of all that stuff. And but he has the audacity to tell me for the entire class that I got a 0 on that. And so I said, I want to see you after class. And then I did some other stuff, came back. I was fuming mad, or something like that. Oh, I don't know. I think it was whatever. So I came back a bit, and of course I woke up before I got too much into discussing his very bad behavior. Um, you know, the only time that I actually took any science classes, to be honest, with that particular subject in college, the only time was actually at Tacoma Community College. I finished off my entire general ed requirements there. And this college was not, vaguely like TCC. But this was like a 4-year college. I don't know. So I don't know where this is coming from. And the classes I took at TCC, there were science classes, were uh, botany, astronomy, and geology. Yeah, botany, astronomy, and geology. Those 3 science classes. And I got an A in astronomy. I think I got like I don't know, a B minus or a C plus in geology. It wasn't that low. It was right in that range. I think it was a B minus. I think I got like a C plus in botany, but it overall worked out. All that stuff worked out to like a B or B minus overall for my science classes. But then my music classes and my humanities grades brought my GPA way up to like 3.6 or 7 or something. It was pretty high. And yeah, and my science classes early in the day, very, very early, and it was not a professor that I really enjoyed, and that probably might have affected my how well I did. But yeah, I mean, where does this come from? I don't know. And then I think I had female instructors for uh, geology and botany. My astronomy class was a guy, but I did great in that class. This class, it was a science class, was more like I don't know, general biology class or something, or botany, but it was a guy. And the guy kind of reminded me of Dr. Furman, Joel Furman. He was very fast talking, a little bit hot tempered, a little bit direct, but had a lot of energy. So I don't know where it's coming from, folks. I just had no idea. And then everything else that I took at BYU and in Central Washington was all humanities classes and music. It says, oh, maybe it was more related to one of those, no, I don't know. Like, it's kind of yes and no. It's, um, anyway, but I never had a situation ever in college where a professor embarrassed me like that in front of the entire class. Nothing like that. It's just really not cool. If that's ever happened to anyone, I mean, that's the sort of thing I would assume that would cause a professor to be fired because there's simply no reason for it. There's no need for it. And a student's grades are between themselves and the professor. They don't involve anybody else, no other parties. And in Hollywood, and when you see movies like about more high school, that sort of thing, junior high school, all private element. I mean, look, when I was in school, I was never, when I was elementary school, certainly junior high and high school, there were no classes I had where that happened. Nobody called out my name and said certain letter grade. They just didn't do that. It was only Hollywood, I think, where you have teachers embarrassing students about what grade they got, or something, or how they're doing overall in the class. It's really not cool. Anyway, just another video to let you guys know that I'm very much a part of humanity. Very much still having these dumb college dreams. I did great in college. I got a 3 point, what was it, 3.5, basically 3.5 GPA overall. Yeah, probably do much better even, Of course, when you're doing grad school stuff, it's either pass or fail, Anyway, leave your thoughts and comments below. Catch you guys later. Take care.